morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another day on the stream. It's a big day today. We got the Fed rate decision today, 2 p.m., so we see how much they raise the rates, and then tomorrow we get the GDP numbers, so we see if we're actually in a recession, technically, by the numbers. So big couple days coming up for the overall market. Pennies have been running. We got Monkeypox plays going crazy. A couple other things have ran PGY, but overall, it's been okay week. All right. What's up, Boba? First, nice. What's up, Discipline? Drink some Blue Powerade today in bank. Absolutely. Why does this camera keep zooming out on me? Stop doing that. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, what's up, Chris? Good morning, AC. Good morning, Snacks. Rick Rod. Let's get some music rolling.
NOVN.
There's one song I want to start with, and I need to find it. Right here.
TYD.
You guys having a good morning? Let's wake up. Let's wake up. You guys taking any trades yet?
PGYWW.
Let's go.
BCS.
So yeah, we got the rate decision today at 2 p.m. The GDP numbers tomorrow, and that's what we got going on. So BWV, you're swinging that. Cool.
ENSC.
We're gonna jam out for just a second. ENSC just had news, positive study data for opioid. So BWV, is that monkeypox? No news. Must be monkeypox related. It's a vaccine play. This is a banger. They had news on July 20th. Signing of sponsored research agreement with Cincinnati Children's Hospital. But we'll pop over to the screen share in a second. Let everybody pop in. Say good morning to everybody.
CDTX.
We're actually here on time today, which is great. Yeah, BWV is actually moving higher right now.
TUEM.
I remember this running before with COVID, I think. I think it ran before COVID, so... whoa, maybe not. No, it's a new one. I remember this this ticker for some reason. But let's pull up the... So the FinViz says they prevent infectious diseases, flu disease, pre-pandemic vaccine, pneumonia, rotavirus, malaria. I don't see anything specific on monkeypox.
AUPH.
Okay, get out of here. Yeah, I don't see anything. Wait,
BWB.
what was all that I was seeing?
UEC.
Yeah, I don't see anything on this. Yeah, search Twitter. What made you hold this overnight? Hey, Jordan, good morning. Gold Miner, good morning. What's up? How's it going? Chris, so you were just swinging this because you like the chart? Because it's going nuts right now. Yeah, I don't see anything. Nothing on Twitter. I even searched for stock twits. Didn't see anything. People are pumping it on Twitter as a monkeypox play. You don't even know if it's a real monkeypox play. I mean, it's a monkeypox play until people figure out it's not a monkeypox play. Interesting. I don't really even see the Twitter pumps. I'm scrolling back. I see the lion was on it.
ADTX.
Okay. Now, okay, it was yesterday. Now I'm starting to see it. Mr. Costa Pasta, the lion. They tweeted out yesterday, in addition to utilization for influenza vaccines, Blue Water sponsored research agreement funds research analyzing platform to develop vaccine for Alzheimer. I see nothing on monkeypox though.
TYD.
Oh, that's funny. Is norovirus another name for monkeypox? Am I missing something here?
BJDX. BJBX.
I'm reading this 8K here.
CDTX.
I don't know. It just says sponsored research agreement to vaccine development of the company's norovirus shell platform for multiple diseases. I don't see anything. Looks like just a pump to me.
HTGM.
Where are the other plays this morning? Siga, 1765. Went all the way to 1950 this morning or last night, or this morning, one of the two. This morning, 4 a.m. Yeah, insane volume for Premarket for sure. I mean, looking at the daily, it's got room.
EMSC.
It's up to about this level right now, 4.
GLG.
Okay, Monkeypox is not neurovirus. Okay, I didn't think it was, but with them posting that link that specifically said that, and then saying, "Oh, this is Monkeypox," I thought I might be missing something. Spy's still hanging around. Yeah, this is almost 100% since 7 a.m. this morning. So the pump really started coming in at 7. And then at 8, it just followed through. What are you eating, Bubba? Bowl of cereal? I would love a Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit right now. That sounds fantastic. You said you were red on Dave today, AC?
CRXT.
Yeah, it looks like the pre-market's been kind of ugly. 625, they turned on the red, and it's been red ever since.
OBSV.
Yeah, that chart looks very iffy. Right here, or right here maybe. Yeah, probably right here. I think it looks weird on mine at 8 because of the like some algo cells and filtered orders coming through. Yeah, I could see that gold miner.
AERC.
Shot its low in pre-market. Yeah, that's a big move. I'll run 7. Okay.
ABCM. NOVN.
So that's our top gainer. Highest volume today is Dave, followed by IMPP. Mullins back down to the 80s. So it finally gave up 1 yesterday. Did it have enough time to regain compliance? Yeah, it had to. So probably as soon as they regained compliance, they went right back under. Watch him have a PR this morning. Wouldn't surprise me one bit to see a Mullins PR come out at like 8:30. Still think Newegg is going to run at some point. I really do. But it does have that open F3, which is scary. They could drop an offering at any time. But we'll see. The chart is still very low float. And Newegg's an actual real company. But it's just not getting the action yet. Keeping NA on my charts for PGY type move. Oh yeah. Looks like this just recently IPO'd / de-SPAC'd. I can't really tell from this. Yeah. It's had some very crazy action over the past couple days. From 7 to 13, back down to 9. Very low volume. That's funny. Remember I drew this in yesterday. I was like, is this a falling wedge or is this a descending triangle? And then it broke out of the pattern. It opened, swooped down off the 20 EMA and just went.
CUK.
So indeed, it was a falling wedge. And it broke that. We were watching it live break this. It went straight up to 10 and straight up to 11. I'm thinking discipline. I think 75. I don't think they have the guts for 100. And I feel like the 75's like priced in for the most part. And then I almost feel like people would expect that GDP be negative tomorrow too. Like we've been talking about it forever. That GDP, like the Atlanta preliminary stuff came out and was saying negative and all this other stuff. So if it's negative, is it really going to be this big shocker that shocks the core of the whole market? Yeah, I agree with that, Coal Miner. Let's see how their tone is for September. Like we got to keep the pedal down, or we think, you know, this should be good to get us going in the right direction type thing. I think that'll be big. That'll be important. That's something you really don't think about, is a lot of people are just looking for the number instead of like, let's look at the future. What are they thinking for next time? We're going to keep the hammer down for 75. You think we can ease up to 50? Gerard, what up? Good morning. Good morning, good morning.
CCL.
Man, when that halted up, that gap way up. Halted up at 9 and opened at 11, over 11. But only, well, that's actually a decent amount of volume. If you caught that cost move, was it yesterday? The day before. Day before yesterday.
OBSV.
Monday. You could have been
BC.
sitting pretty. And that's one of the, I think that's the best possible feeling as a trader, to be in an up halt. I don't think it gets any better than that. You're in a stock that's going parabolic and it halted up. It's the best feeling by far. If you haven't had it yet, you will eventually get it, and it is fantastic. because you got the potential for this. I mean, you bought at 8, 825, 830. It halts up at 890, and you open up at $11. Like, what is better than that? You don't have to go through all this. It's just a parabolic rip and then open $2, $3 higher. There's no better scenario as a day trader than that. Unless you're like a short and get an offering or something. But I'm not a short, so. Yeah, as long as you're not buying the haul, and sometimes it does open lower, open sideways. It just depends. But yes, I'd never buy on the halt. Either I'm in beforehand or that's it. But if it has good news or something like that, it's big. And Koss had that like new earbud come out or something. But yeah, that's top notch feeling right there. And that used to happen much, much, much more often than it does now. That's one of those cheer, get up from the computer, walk around, you know, chill, because you got 5 minutes to spare. Yeah, you could enter on the halt. For some reason, TradeStation would not ever let me enter on the halt. Like, sneak into the halt. Do you remember PRPO's halt in 2020? Had news, halted up at like 220 and opened at $9.
AHT.
It was at the height of all these COVID PRs, and PRPO had a PR. It halted, and it halted for like 4 hours. When it finally opened, it was like $8 from 2. It was absolute madness. Hey, good morning, Balaz. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Yeah, it was this move right here, I think. That's just barely on the side of my chart. And it held its gains for the most part, too. Oh, it was in the ones. And ran to 8 that same day. Yeah, and a halt down is not good. That is not a feeling you want. But this was crazy. That was the craziest halt I think I've ever seen. I've never seen one halt at 150 and open at 8. That is just nonsense. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Do I have any video on your favorite setups and plays? Not specifically. I do have a video I just made over the weekend on a T2 setup, which is a great setup to play. I have some trend line setups, but I don't have a specific, like, this is my favorite thing to play, because I really don't have a favorite setup. I play what's in front of me usually for the most part, and it's usually something that's in play, but it can be, you know, a ascending triangle, falling wedge, a flag, whatever.
HLBZ.
T12 is tough. Gold miner. I remember when, was it LFIN? Was that the Bitcoin one? It halted for like a month. You watch that? Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll try to continue putting out more and more videos for like what I look for and like what setups I like and etc. What's up, JD? Good morning. But yeah, the T2 is a big one, and it's funny because NVVE just had an offering. It's funny that PGY had a T2 again. So when I made the video, it was on this T2. Let me remove these so it's a little easier to see. But it went back after this huge day and did another one.
CDTX.
So candle within the first candle, even closed it with a 200, which was a cherry on top. But it was within the mother bar. The next day, ripped. And it was just enough to be SSR again. Because it closed at like 1160 and went as low as 9. So that's insane. That's what you like. Back-to-back T2s. That's perfect. And I didn't play either one of them. Didn't play either one. We're getting some bangers this morning on this playlist. So PGY has actually tapped its way back up to 18, over 18 this morning.
KGC.
BWV pulling back finally. Now this is one of those questions, and it's a 2022 question. You see it went straight up here, barely even touched the 9 on the 5 one time. Is the first clear pullback the end of the run, like it usually is in 2022? So they would force you to buy higher and higher and higher here, and then you try to buy a logical zone is at the end. We'll see, because that's how 2022 is.
EJH. TRHC.
Let's see what we got here. 8:30. I hear EJH going nuts, but I don't see that news. Okay, eHome services to explore potential monkeypox treatment programs. What? This is like a real estate company, I thought. Now, we're getting to the point where things are starting to release PRs when they're not even in the theme. That's crazy. Yeah, EJH is literally, let's see what they do. Household service company. Installation and maintenance, housekeeping, and senior care. And now they're working on monkeypox treatments. So this is classic penny stock. Join in on the theme. Put monkeypox in the headline. Get your algo slaps. Raise some money. Drop an offering, whatever. Classic. Like the most classic. Especially if the thing really catches on that PR. My God, the daily is just dead on this stock. That is funny. I don't know why it didn't show up on my newsfeed.
NCTY.
Monkeypox. Okay, where did the news go? There we go. So yeah, monkeypox for EJH. Let me go back through and see what else popped up. Nothing, nothing, nothing. 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 That's honestly hilarious that they released a monkeypox PR on this company. But that makes me feel like we're getting closer to, regular trading, because this is a common event that happens on themes. Like, they just come out of the woodwork and become whatever the market wants them to be. That's like Mara, the best Bitcoin miner that exists. Used to be a oil company, and they were Marathon Patent Group. That's why it's still Mara. But they were Marathon Patent Group, oil, and they had oil patents. And when Bitcoin started getting big, they changed their whole business model. And that's one of the ones that actually worked. One of the ones that switched companies, like, DPW/Nile. They were whatever you wanted them to be. They were EV, they were Bitcoin mining, they were healthcare. Like, that didn't work. But Mara's transition from Marathon Patent Group to Marathon Digital Holdings changed the game for them. They became, the best Bitcoin miner out there, really. And it's the number one play when Bitcoin's running. So, have you recently looked at how many, what does that say, fillers? Have delinquency notices from the exchanges for being under 1? No, I haven't looked. Probably a lot, hopefully a lot, because when we get that, we start getting reverse splits, which means we can get low floats at lows, popping PRs, giving some action. Yeah, please, give us more reverse splits, baby.
Hold. EJH.
This thing's catching.
EJH.
My gosh.
EJH.
Hey, Potsy, good morning. It's an 01 on the level 2, or on the matrix.
EJH.
It's just going straight up now, so this is perfect. The theme is catching. The nonsense PRs are working. It's what you want to see. That's what we want to see as small caps traders. This got a fluffy, random monkeypox PR, and it's ripping 60%. I gotta pull it up on my other screen over here just to watch the level 2, because I can't really tell what the level 2 is on the matrix because I can't adjust it. What's the float on this? 11 million. Oh my god, at 30 cents. Hey, Bernurky, what's up? What's up? Good morning.
Res.
Try to get 40 there, missed it. Man, that'd been a good entry too. Yeah, this is getting some action right now. 42 again. Coming up on 43 already. Didn't want to give me 40. So 43 up on the ass. EJH has 300 million F3 on file. Yep. You know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. We know what they're doing. But you still trade the action. I got a little bit at 43. I'm gonna risk 43. Yeah, it's already back down. Thought it was gonna blow through right there. 23 whole dollars, baby. Let's go. I wish I'd have got that 40. I'd be up 400 bucks right here. That's gonna hold 43. I'm really shocked at the strength of this. I hate buying at highs, but this thing's got high relative volume here. Good bids. What did I say on BWV? What did I say? Nonsense buy, straight up, didn't even touch the 9. Now on the pullback in the logical zones, it's just shredding right through them like they don't even exist. Illogical buying zones, logical buying zone, fail. That's how it happens. That's 2022 for you. The first dip is the top.
BWV.
See if it holds VWAP. Now, if it holds VWAP and pushes higher, I'll back off a little bit and say, okay, all right, you actually bounce from a logical zone. But if it bounces a little bit here and falls through, it's gonna be another 2022 play. What you're looking for when day trading, you want to see a pullback lead to another high of day. Not so much straight up to a high of day and then nothing ever happen again.
EJH.
EJH 45, 46. It's just doing it right now. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Thanks for being here. The likes, the comments. Appreciate it. It is hump day. It is Fed day. We got that rate decision at 2 p.m. Eastern. Got a little poll popping up for you guys. Just what you guys think the decision
OBSV.
will be. And we'll go over it
Res.
tomorrow, obviously, when we come back, because it's not going to happen until 2. But I'm personally thinking 75. Could be 100, could be 50, but I'm thinking 75.
AAL.
Looks like you guys are thinking 75 as well.
Cold.
It just feels like that's the most likely number. This feels like a spot that's going to turn around for some reason. We'll see. Not going to get trigger happy. Got about a minute left in this 5-minute candle. It could very well do what most things in 2022 do, though. I mean, that run up that's kind of detached from the 5-minute chart, never really tested. This 8 a.m. doesn't count because this was like a weird candle that didn't actually print this low. And then higher, higher, and then fade, 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 fade. Look like you're going to bounce, fade. $315 will be optimal. You get that. Okay, new 5-minute candle coming up right now.
WEBL.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? EJH still trying. Back up to 44.
Next.
Yeah, I don't think they got the balls to do 100 either. I got an entry right there, 34. I'm going to risk probably 34 or 33. Come on, give me a little pop.
BFRI.
It's 8:45. Yeah, of course, of course, of course. Oh, they came back in. I don't like, oh man, I don't like what this action's doing right now. Yeah, I'm getting out. Taking my $100 and rolling. Now a 30K bidder comes in, of course. As soon as I sell. But you guys saw what was just happening. It went up to 336. Huge bit, or ass stack came down. And then they did it again. And I was like, okay, this is literally a test. Do I sell for green? And I sold for green. And they immediately put in a 30K bid. So now it looks okay. Do I re-enter with half size? That's a question. Use that guy as my guide. I don't know.
PTN.
Can't be too mad about getting a $100 gain in pre-market. It's about the extent of the moves in pre-market now. Honestly, intraday as well. Do I risk giving back my 100? This guy, as soon as he gets chipped, he's going to get destroyed. But if he holds, and they push through 337, yeah, right here. Okay, so that was trying to time it up. I'm going to risk my 100 back, I guess. But we ate through the wall. I want to see it up through 3.4 now. Two decent bidders there, 336 and 335. Yeah, well, it's not that I'm turning my nose up to $100, but it's just what I've been used to over the past years and years and years and years of getting more than 2 cents out of a trade. But 2 cents is insane right now. If you can get 2 cents out of a trade, holy. Okay. Didn't even full sell me there. Yeah, 1 cent is usually the goal now, but 2 cents, that's nuts. Are they gonna shred this bid now? It didn't fully fill me out for even.
CELZ. QS.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's that. So stupid. It got like a 2 cent bounce there. So now next level you gotta watch is like 315. Of course it'll come down to like 325 and then pull this huge greenie back up to 350. And then I'll be like, okay, there's the trap candle. You know, like I do every single day. %, though, it's flushing a logical zone to pull some random trap. I'm gonna step away for just a second. I'm gonna go say hi to the baby, and I'll be back.
Verb.
Gold miner, yeah, for real, man. It's every day. It's every day. And now we're down to another logical zone. 315 is all this top on these bodies, as well as the 20 on the 5. Is that going to be the zone? Or is it going to be another fake out?
CDTX.
See, we got no crypto land today. So, Bitcoin. And it's funny, I drew this in yesterday.
SSKN.
Bitcoin. It broke below the channel, holding the demand zone / support level. And we're coming right back up to, actually almost through it. We're testing it right now through this trend to go higher. It's at 21,375. So it's a little bit of an inverse head and shoulder. It's pushing back up into the channel, back above this trend line. Next level, I guess it rejected a little bit off 22,150. So maybe back into the 22s is the next level. 21.6 is going to be some res. Just a little bit, though, so nothing crazy. But back into it. Bitcoin looking like it found a short-term bottom. Bitcoin always seems to drop after rate increase. Yeah, Bitcoin, it's been following SPY a lot more than people would like lately too. But looking okay at the moment, just for the setup at least. And then Ethereum, pretty much the same way. I thought I drew in a trend line here too. Whoops. So it had a demand zone here, went right down to it, and it has formed what looks like an inverse head and shoulder as well. And it's pushing back higher towards 1500. Nice green volume on it over the past 30 minutes.
NCLH.
Yeah, we'll see how Bitcoin reacts. We'll pull the chart back up tomorrow and see how it reacted to the news. So it did get a bounce from 317. EJH just pulled back below 40 now. We got about 5 minutes till the 9 a.m. news. All right, so I guess that was the zone. Went to 3. What is that? 319. So shredded through the 9, shredded through VWAP, but it actually came down, tested the 20 and held. Just like that, it looks okay again. Starting to look a little weaker on the longer time frames for GovX. He needs to hold this level, I think. Maybe hold 170, but I think he needs to hold this zone. Oh my god, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Alright, we're good. I'll live through it. Keep CMRA on watch for open. Okay. Pull it up. My nose is itching. What is this one? Why is this up? Missed it. Looks like 2 p.m. yesterday, something happened. Halted up. No news. Cool.
AGTC.
So this got pushed, it looks like at 150 yesterday. Halted up. Any news on this, gold miner? Just a pump a rooski for the monkeypox, I'm guessing. So BWV got the 350 test.
CYN. U. EJH. 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 CDTX.
EJH back to a 40 test. Back up through 40 now.
Burn.
For a second. And it fell back below. So 40's VWAP now too. Needs to get through that. Coming up on the 9 a.m. news, 9 a.m. volume.
HLBZ. DGLY. ICL.
I don't see anything fantastic at 9 a.m. No, I don't see anything. HLBZ had something, but it looked floppy. Okay, so this was CMRA was a D-spec pump. Gotcha. EJH back over 41. BWV doesn't look terrible here. Do I risk my $60 for a potential push? I think I do. Immediate smack. Okay, cool. Wow. Right when it looked halfway decent. Smacked. See if they buy it up at all here. If not, guess I'll roll. So that's what happens when I try to risk my $60 gain. She gets smackarooed right in the face. Wow. All right, I'm out of that. That is hilarious.
RMED.
I love trying to buy on logical zones now. On stocks in 2022. It had pushed up. It had pulled back. 9 a.m. happened. Sitting on the 9 EMA. A little bit of volume. 340 support. Full death. Gotta love it. I ate that up, baby. And it's funny, like as soon as I bought at the logical zone too, it was like an instant stack down of ask. They're like, nope, you are not getting through, because I actually bought through the ask that was sitting there.
Geo.
They didn't like that one bit. We'll get back to a logical market eventually.
LPSN.
Could be a while.
LBSV.
But we'll get back there. Until then, we are still stuck in the just nonsense bounce zones, fake out breakouts, trap candles, etc. Yeah, we're getting retail, and the average investor and trader is getting destroyed right now. Gold miner. So EJH pulling back again. Still about 39, 40 cents.
QS.
What's up, Steven? Good morning.
TBLT. WTER.
WTER announces preliminary record sales results for the first quarter.
EJHAYEN. EJHAH. 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 BWV.
BWV back to 339, 340.
BWV. CRXT.
A little bit of refresh, 340. A lot of refresh, 340.
BBIO.
Now push through 340, 342, 343. A couple bidders coming in.
WEBL.
EJH pulling back even more. Volume's kind of dying from that. Yeah, BWV does not want to break through right now.
XPOF.
What else we got going on this morning? You guys see anything else that I'm missing? Appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for hanging out. Got about 20 minutes till the bell. A little over 20 minutes. EJH, BWV. I don't know what PZN is. Did I miss that? Let's get buyout or something. So EJH, BWV, top gainers of today that are in play. Both Monkeypox, COS. Yeah, I actually pulled that up earlier. COS May T2. The only thing about that, and I kind of went over it in my video, is that when you see the mother bar, yes, it went over. Actually, did it? 770. Okay, it didn't go 100%. So it didn't go 100%, one. And then two, the second day almost gave up the entire first day. So it didn't T2 up here. It didn't mother bar, or second day up here. Didn't second day right here. It almost gave up the entire first day of gains on the second day. So yes, it will be short sale restricted, but it is not the perfect T2 setup. You didn't get the 100% run, and the second day gave up most of its gains. So could potential bounce today, sure. But is it the picture perfect T2? No. But thanks for bringing that up because that is a setup that's in play today, Steven.
GNLN.
And then SIGA, 52-week high, actually all-time highs yesterday. Is pulling back today. I feel like that theme's not gone yet though, so we'll watch the bounces
OBS
today on SIGA, GovX, TNXP, PGY. Okay, yeah, right when I typed it in, you said it. PGY pushing towards 20 right now, out of nowhere. So it was flagging this morning a little bit. Now it's getting that volume. Maybe since BWV didn't push through, they flipped the volume over to PGY for a push to 20. So it went from 1840 to 20 in this one candle here. So you're buying like $1.50 higher if you're buying right here. It's got okay volume coming in, but you'd have had to buy on this flag first instead of trying to buy at the top through 20.
TBLT.
TBLT. Oh, pre-market low. So PGY never had news, right? It's just a D-SPAC runner. I feel you, gold miner. But yeah, this never had news or nothing. Straight up from 220 to 20. So this is a 1,000% runner almost. Low was 240, so it had to go to 24. But pretty much. So popped through 20, went to 20, 78.
EJH.
So thin though. But it feels like it's getting, you know, some sort of shove. Almost like they're adding, and then they're out. That's what it feels like. I don't think we're missing anything else. I think that's it. Direct sympathy to PGY. Somebody said CMRA was. Or it was getting pumped as one. So CMRA, apparently. It halted up yesterday. From 170, went all the way to 340, 350. So, that's all I see. Or I know of. Oh yeah, I gotta wordle it up. Gotta wordle it up before I go feed the dogs.
LPSN.
I don't know if I'll be doing Stockle. That one was kind of difficult. Let's see. Let's try the audio one. See if we get any. Okay, so we got the O.
CLS.
Trying to, might just burn one. Wow.
JWEL.
So no A, E, I, or U.
RMED.
Hate to double burn the E. Okay, so it's something T-O, probably. Yeah, it's got to be double O. Has to be.
AUPH. NBV.
It's double O, double T. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pulled off a Wordle victory.
LXRX.
They're trying to hit us with double letters. But we got it. We made it work. We pulled it off. Okay, we need more tempo here. We need some more tempo.
OBSV.
Dave still hanging around. It's up 40% still. Could be a bounce play.
BWV. EVTL.
BWV getting some selling pressure into open here. Or into the last 10 minutes. Pulling back. TNXP just bounced. Does that mean SIGA and GovX bounced? No. SIGA didn't. Did GovX? No, it didn't. Interesting. TNXP did. Not really. Sort of, but not really.
MDNA.
That's an interesting level for BWV right here. BMW. Oh my God.
TSP.
So if it holds the 20 EMA, it could push higher into open. It may be one of those, you know, it gets that crazy stick out of the gate.
PGYWW.
Don't tell me it's happening right now. It is happening right now.
LCFY.
IMPP, that ER doesn't sound terrible. Man, why did they do that right at that moment? I thought it was going to hang around the 20 for a second.
CCL.
Man, that's frustrating. I really thought it was going to hang out there, but they hammered it up at the last second of this 5-minute candle and closed it up high, so it started pushing out. I could have had 328, 327. Just trying to be patient on the entry. All right, I'm going to go feed the dogs and prepare for open. And I'll be back within probably 3-4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes tops.
TYD. Assay. BGFC. NMTR. Azul. AERC. UEC. SWVL, UXIN. CUK. SBFM. LCFY. AERC. OB. TSP. PBI. Verb.
All right. Play of refreshing sellers on BWV this morning has flush potential after open for sure. I agree with that. I agree with that. Hey, how it went right when I thought it wasn't going to go. I was sitting there just waiting, but they got it back above VWAP, so it's much more in play now than it was. We've got about 2.5 minutes to the bell. Let's flip over to the intraday scanners. We'll see what BWV does, EJH, SIGA, GovX, PGY. Do you want to turn this down just a little bit now? Since the scanner's going to be blasting my ear in just a second. PGY flagging just under 20 right before open. BWV up around 350, 360 level. Any open filings for BWV? Let's look. It's so new, I doubt it, but let me look. So this came out back in like March. So no. Had an S1. I had an offering on May 20th. That's all I see. Yeah, I don't see anything specific, Steven. Should have got a Dr. Pepper for open. I'll be right back.
Satch, next. BWV. TWTX, BWJLAG, DLAG, TRND, BNET, USD, HHSGMA, DLNG, C,
All right.
ZN. R.
I only saw the offering on May 20th on the filings. They had an S1 and then an effect. I didn't see it on the actual news feed. But most of the time, they don't drop one intraday. That's super, super, super rare in intraday. But you always put your stop in, so as long as you have a stop loss in, you're good to go.
LBRT.
So BWV, straight up out the gate.
EJAUB, CWV, EJH.
Man, that was the entry. Through 28, through 27 down there.
PLAG.
That sucks. That sucks.
EDU.
EJH volume through 40.
EURN. WEBL.
Okay, fading back now. Under 39. 38.5, 38, 37. Okay, so they completely smacked EJH.
AMSC. PANL. Pro. INSW. IVR. BWV. PSGH. ACHR. ACHR plus.
Sega trying to bounce a little bit off of 17. It's up to 1720 here.
PGYW.
450K volume out the gate on Siga, SIGA. Needs to push up through the 1720 level, it looks like.
EDU.
Got a small entry, 1,000 shares, 1706. I got my stop at even. I want to see it push up through all this. Oh, there it is. And it slipped me for 2 cents. So not only did it fall down to my stop, it slipped me for 2 cents. So that's really nice. Siga, classic action out the gate. EJH straight down. BWV still pushing towards high, actually through highs, 385 now. So 328, 327 was the spot on perfect entry on BWV, and I missed it. Siga was a raid. Siga raided me out, looks like, back to 1713.
BHB.
Yep. Absolutely was a raid. And a fake out breakout on top of it. Beautiful. Beautiful action.
BWV.
Let's see what GovX is doing since Siga's screwing around. GovX pushing up a little. Nothing crazy. PGY blow the top off. Huge candle at the gate. CMRA, pretty big candle at the gate.
DGLY. BWV, NAK, CEPU.
So Sega's still trying to hold on to 17, back up to 1710.
PZN. BWV. Euro. HLX. Vest. Davvu. COMM.
Sega needs to break through 1720 and 1725 desperately. It's at 1715, 1725 here. Needs to push through that with volume. 1725, a little bit of a refresh on Sega. If it can pop through that, it's good to go. Like straight to 1750, 1780 on SIGA. Watch it on my other screen while I've got all those charts up on the screen you guys are seeing. So 1720. A little bit of a smash, but it's holding so far. There they go.
Dave. OOTO.
Is GovX going now?
TPX. TNP. Tava.
Yeah, GovX is trying to go.
CFY. TTSH. VIOT.
I expect Sega to push through 1725. It's just struggling. It's at 1720 right now. Okay, there's 1725, 1730. Needs to keep pushing though.
BWV.
Just blow through these levels. 1730, a little rejection there.
INSW. NTRBSNGS.
Can't do it. I don't know why, but it cannot do it. Weak action on Sega. SIGA. Monkeypox lead dog once again doesn't want to push through. So it looks like GovX is the better trader now than Sega. Sega is just gives some terrible action.
CYXT.
BWV still hanging around up here. 379, 380. A little bit of a rising wedge on the 1 minute forming, which is a bearish pattern overall. But it could break out of it. Absolutely, it could.
MHUA, OVBC, NTRB.
GovX up to $2.
Cressy, Pay, TYD, 80, EJH, JG, Vitaku, CPHI, C.
Sega back up to a 1730 test. GovX 204, 205.
HAFC.
Not entirely sure what Sega's waiting on. It's just being super slow again. Even though GovX blowing the top off, TNXP, BWV broke out of this bearish pattern. That's pretty cool. So Sega back to 1730. Okay, there's 1740. Needs to just blow through, get to like 1770, 1780. Like, what is it waiting on?
BWV. NTRB. EJH.
Yeah, NA must be getting the push. Who said that? Discipline.
Raise.
BWV to 4.
SOXQ.
Now Sika goes through. It chopped me alive for like 3 different trades on SIGA, and then now it goes 1750.
ALBR. SGMA. BWV.
Yeah, it looks like an insanely thin stock. It has like 400K volume in a whole day on NA.
NOVN. FTCI. TSVT, EVOK. Smith.
GovX back through 201, 202. Sega, 1765 now. After it chopped me alive, low 17.
UBOT. EJH.
Sega 1767, 1770. It's what I thought was going to happen. And it was just slow and choppy. If you look at the 5-minute chart now, it looks okay. But the price action is what was getting me. GovX 205.
ABST.
Interesting. Simultaneous red. So BWV, red candle. SIGA, red candle. GovX, wiki candle. TNXP, red candle. All in sync together.
NTRB. BWV. LM.
Yep. Shorts are attacking the top on all these monkeypox plays.
Satch.
GovX still holding up for now. I was up 5 cents on it for a second. I had 10,000 shares. And it went from 205 on the bid, 206 on the ask, to all the way down to $2 on the ask, 199 bid. So I ended up selling for like half a cent. Which is, I mean, huge gain in this market. Half a cent. We were talking about earlier. Half a cent's great. 1 cent's fantastic. 2 cents is unheard of. So I guess I should have just taken my gain at 5 because that was an astronomical move. Market pushing up a little bit today. I don't really see it having a breakout today unless something has leaked. I felt like it would have more of a range day today than a trend day, but that's just me. So GovX now rejecting off 206. Tweezer top. PGY, huge rejection off of mid-20s. I don't know why Tide is up.
LCI. BWV. RGP. SACH. JG. TYD. FAT. DLA. XPOF. UTEK. MIST. VNET. GG. VIST.
Yeah, Tide straight up this morning. That was that BBIG crypto spinoff, TYDE.
LCTX. ALVR. BWV.
Crypto isn't even really ripping right now. Maybe they're treating it as like a D-SPAC play, like uplister play. Just a front load rip. It is ripping though. 90s to 140s halted up. TYDE halted up.
VNET.
So there's the runner of the day. My goodness. TYDE. I was trying this. I think you guys remember I tried it on stream. I was talking about it on stream when the crypto plays were running. Mara, Riot, those. Didn't want to do anything. But today, wants to do everything.
ALVR.
BBIG is running because of it, just because they're the spinoff from BBIG. They're not really connected anymore, though, so that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Unless they still get some profits for them. I don't know.
BWV.
Haven't looked into it.
IFRX. CCNC.
Bitcoin at 21.4 though. Looking better and better. You guys in anything at this very moment besides NA?
AXTI.
Looks like the Monkeypox ones are pulling back. BWV pull back. SIGA under 17. GovX 185. TNXP in the 160s. Not much. Yeah, there's not much going on. There's not much going on. So if you caught Ty, great. You had to chase the volume. No news. No nothing. Just a push. But nice pop. So Tide halted at 947.07. And if you don't know, on a volatility halt up, 5 minutes is the standard. If it doesn't open in 5 minutes, it opens in 10. So it just keeps going 5 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute until it finally opens. So this should be 9:52:07 should be the open.
BWV. SNPX. DYNT.
So about 1 more minute and it should open.
CCJ. Soho. BWV.
Here's the Chainsmokers rip-off song.
MMYT.
Any GG Daily's trying to finally put in a hammer. I've been watching that one just because it looks like Redbox, falling off forever. Finally needs to have a hammer day, and maybe it'll finally have a turnaround day on any GG. I hate that they have the open F3 is the only thing. I mean, it's getting pumped as the next PGY, that's for sure. But, I mean, it can continue through. Has an okay setup here. Volume isn't just insanely low. Tide 160. Will Mead on Tide. Man, I haven't heard that name in a while. Willie Mead. 177. Oh my gosh. 90% run. That's an insane run.
GG. GG. EDSA.
Yeah, guys, I'm not really seeing a whole lot right now. Tide was more of a straight up move. No news, just push. Apparently it was Will Mead. It's a Twitter guy.
BWV. HFFG.
BWV back in the 340s already.
ELMT.
So Monkeypox plays are pulling back for sure.
MNDO.
I was going to stay on a little bit longer today, but looks too slow to even stay on right now. So we'll stay on for about 5 more minutes.
TKAT.
Stay in holes. Oh my God.
FTFT. TYD. NCMI. LFLYW. BWV. KAL. KAL. SURG. Talk. Tava. Talk.
So BWV is on the 20 on the 5. Do I want to risk it? Probably not. Probably not.
BWV. EDSA.
Market's still holding up, 1.17% today. So
ALBR.
overall market maybe still in some thunder from the small caps. I thought it would be the other way around. I thought, the overall market would be slow today, and then everything else would kind of take over. But it's kind of the opposite so far.
TYD.
Yeah, I'll definitely be watching Newegg today to see if it has a hammer on the daily. Maybe play it today or tomorrow. Probably to be tomorrow, though, because that's the way Redbox was. Redbox went down, had the hammer on the daily, and then the next day was the day it broke out. So the only thing about, trying to swing an EGG is that F3 that's open. But I really like the chart. I like the company. I've been talking about it for days.
CALT.
It's super sold off right now, though. I don't know why it's so sold off. But it's trying to put in the hammer on the daily right now. We'll see. Because if you look at Redbox, it was kind of a similar fall off. Had the day at the bottom where it had the hammer over 3, and then the next day was the day it ran to 6. So we'll see. May not do anything. But I'm waiting for that hammer day to maybe finally get a push on it.
ALBR. TYD. BWV. GRTS.
Is that you, Snacks? Slapping CSCW? Seems like something you would do.
SGMA.
So maybe watch for the Monkeypox plays to turn around today. They're not really doing anything right now. AYLA, yeah, a little pop there. Overall, it's kind of head and shouldery, but yeah, nice pop from 150 to 180 so far.
ACHR.
And 78, yeah, it's moving okay right now. AYLA, it's the one that ran yesterday. Had after hours news Monday, ran yesterday, and then kind of faded off into today.
CRPT, AWG, NAK, TZOL.
NAK. Why? Another penny stock just getting slapped.
FRBA. LCFY. TYD.
All right, guys. Why did this zoom out again? What is going on? Thanks for hanging out. It is hump day. We do have the Fed rate decision at 2 p.m. So SPY will react to that, depending on if it's 50, 75, 100. We'll see what happens. I think 75. I think it's going to be what everybody expects. Tomorrow, GDP news. I think it's early, maybe 8:30. Not entirely sure exactly what time that is. So we got that coming tomorrow. So today and tomorrow, big day for SPY overall. And then we'll see how the end of the week plays out. End of the week, end of the month too, I think. So yeah, we'll see how that happens. Hopefully you guys have a great trading day. It looks somewhat slow so far. Just watch the Monkeypox plays to set back up. Besides that, not a whole lot in play. But I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m.